Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome to the Wells Village School Class of 2023 graduation. It is nice to see our parents, family members, friends, fellow students, teachers, and community members from the town of Wells. Today, the sixth graders, including me, will graduate and go to junior high. Everyone here has provided us with support over the years. We are so happy to see you all here tonight sharing this experience with us.
Hi, I'm here to introduce the leader of the Wells Village School. She is the big star of the school, and she does whatever it takes to make our school better. She is really kind to everybody and treats everyone with respect. If anyone had an idea, she would see what she could do to make it happen. She made sure that everyone was comfortable and felt safe at this school. So I would like to introduce to you the principal, Ms. Winkowski.
Thank you, Kira. Good evening. Welcome to the class of 2023 sixth grade graduation. A special welcome to our students, staff, parents, families, and friends. Before I begin, there are a few people that have joined us tonight that should be recognized. Lisa Madison is our assistant superintendent. Eric Montbriand is our GRCSU board chair. And George Gonda is also a member of our board. Thank you for joining us to celebrate. When I thought about speaking tonight, I considered certain words of wisdom or parting advice that I might impart on this group. And after much thought, I truly realized that tonight and this experience is about the students that are sitting on this stage. I took a few minutes this morning and I spoke to each one about their fondest memories and experiences here at WVS. It was really telling for me, as each person had a little smile as they thought about what to share. And this is what I was told. Jacob told me that Ms. Carangio's third grade class and about when they would spend time building snow forts. Leah talked about her many times spent with Mrs. Wagner. Jason talked about Mr. Kanan, or Mr. Clean, and how funny and how much fun he was. Trinity smiled about all of the teacher support that she's experienced throughout her time here. Paisley laughed about her ongoing fun with Mr. Haskins. Aubrey remembers Mr. Haskins reading to her in pre-K and how she threw a fit if he wasn't there. Hannah remembered eating gravy, eggs, and ham and celebrating Dr. Seuss with Mrs. Ray and Mrs. Cassidy. Sage loved when the whole school got together for activities, especially late day. Logan talked about the Vermont trip this year and how he really enjoyed the visit to the Shelburne Museum. Kira talked about recess during first and second grade, about making their own path on the sledding hill. And Orion talked about all of his friends that he's made along the way. After the visits, I realized that they'd shared memories that crossed over all of their years here. There was something special or someone special for each of them, all the way from pre-K to now. If I were to pass on advice, it would be this. Much of who we are and who we become starts with our memories. My hope for these 11 young people is that they stay true to themselves, learn from the hard times, and hold tight to their memories. This group will always be dear to me as they're my first graduating class at Wells Village School. Congratulations, class of 2023. You have many more memories ahead of you.
I would like to welcome someone to the microphone that has been working at Wells Village School for 17 years and taught grades 3 through 6. Please welcome to the microphone, Ms. G.
Thank you, Sage. I apologize. Welcome to the students, their families, community members, and the staff as we celebrate the accomplishments of another class of graduates from the Wells Village School in this ceremony tonight. Parents, I am sure it seems just like yesterday you were dropping your child off to school for the very first time. Through the years, you gave them the support they needed and watched them grow into their own independent individual selves. You will continue to support them as they will come across more challenges and successes along their next phase of their educational journey. Graduates, if you are at all apprehensive about what lies ahead of you, remember you have learned lifelong skills that will benefit you throughout your secondary school and your life beyond. One of those skills is that of listening. Take a moment to actively listen to others when they are speaking. The process of listening involves 4 stages: receiving, understanding, evaluating, and then responding. When these 4 stages are met, there can be many benefits. The first benefit of listening is that of improved communication. As you move on to your new school in the fall, you will have that opportunity to meet many new individuals. One of the first ways to begin a possible friendship is to converse and learn about each other. When you listen with full attention, you are communicating respect. The relationships you build with others will be an important asset in life. Building those positive relationships will give you the support that you may need in difficult times. Take this opportunity to make new friends and expand your circle. Be kind and respectful of everyone. Next, actively listen to the speaker even if you may not agree with their words. There may be times when you hear information in a different way that could change your own thoughts. They could change your own thinking and you may learn something new. If you listen to others with an open mind, the possibilities of learning could be endless. When you take the time to listen to everyone's words, you are receiving information from different sources, which you can then go check out for validity. This will lead to the building of more informed knowledge you can then share with even more individuals. And finally, listen to your own heart. We are all unique. Go forward and find a passion. Try new things and participate in everything junior high has to offer. You might just discover a new interest, something you never thought of before, which will bring you great joy. Continue to follow your dreams and to work hard. Life will sometimes throw you obstacles, but just keep moving forward. Be true to yourself and make your dreams come true. As you now move beyond the walls of the Wells Village School, remember you will always be part of our Wildcat family. You will always be welcome to visit us if you ever need to. Congratulations to our class of 2023 graduates.
Thank you, parents, for all that you have done. Thank you for being there for us, buying us things we need, bringing us to sporting events, never giving up on us, listening to us when we need someone to talk to.
We would like to thank you for being the ones we can trust, the ones that we can have by our sides, and the ones we can feel safe with. Thank you for being here on this honorable day to watch us, your kids, and our classmates go from elementary school to junior high.
I'm here to introduce the PTO. The PTO sponsors many events throughout the year. The PTO continues to sponsor the annual pie booth during the carnival and the fall 5K. This year they bought basketballs for the graduating 6th graders that played basketball, and they gave us supplies for holiday craft making mornings for our families. The PTO helps support family nights like our Foss Escape Room and the Black Right Karaoke. They also supply the ice cream truck that comes every year. Please welcome the president to our PTO, Lisa Madison.
Good evening, family and friends. I know I'm not the first person to say this, but I can't believe another year has gone by and we're here already at graduation. And with the end of this year, we say goodbye to another group of 6th graders. This class is a little harder to say goodbye to, as this was a class that was in preschool when I started as the Wells Village School principal and as my niece Paisley graduates today. It's been a pleasure to interact with them over the years. However, now it's time. They're ready to leave the comfort of the Wells Village School and to move on to their next adventure. And in this next phase of your lives, you will continue to grow and mature into young adults. You will meet new people, make more friends, take different courses, and have many opportunities. All I can say is take advantage of all that is offered to you. This is your time to decide what you're interested in and try new things. The PTO has gifts tonight for each of the graduates. We'll give them to them after the ceremonies. They don't have to keep track of them up on the stage. But we have a Sacagawea coin for each of the graduates. Sacagawea was a Lemhi Shoshone woman who accompanied the Lewis and Clark expedition. She was an interpreter and a guide in their exploration of the western United States. She represents the graduating 6th graders as she left her village to venture into the world, and our 6th graders are leaving the Wells Village School to continue their education. She represents following your own path and finding a purpose in life. In the next 6 years, these students will discover what they'd like to do with their lives, what path they might take, and where they might leave their mark in the world. We hope that they embrace all of the possibilities on this next adventure. We're so proud of you. We will miss you, and we wish you the world. Congratulations. Yeah, sorry, it's different in the program than in the book.
The Wells Fire Department has been keeping us safe whenever there was an issue at our school. We recently made posters about our most memorable fire safety presentation. So please welcome Fire Department Chief Todd Fenton.
So I'm not going to use the mic. So it comes up, I have to pick a topic every year for the kids to draw a poster. And this year I said, well, why not, what was the most memorable fire prevention day that we did? And you guys certainly covered all the bases. I mean, one year we showed them, we lit a couch on fire just to show them how rapidly a fire spreads. We have done extrication on an automobile for them. We have brought the state fire safety trailer down and they've gone through that. So it was really good to see all the posters. So this year, the second place winner goes to Logan Wade. And our first place winner, Sage Brock. So just a little word for you guys. You're moving forward in life. Please go after your opportunity to decide what you like. I'd love to see you guys at 16. Be aware that the training is free. free from the state of Vermont, and it looks really good on college applications. And if you pass your firefighter one, get this, 47 states in the United States will be hired as a professional firefighter. But I wish you all the best, and I hope you all have what you get our way. Success. Congratulations.
I'm here to introduce the Wells Historical Society. Each year, the sixth graders are asked to write a report for the Historical Society of Wells. This year's topic was to interview an older resident in Wells and ask about what it was like to grow up in the town of Wells when they were a child. The people that came in for us to interview were Joe Capron, Winnie Oakman, Tom Bates, and Jerry Woodruff. Now, please welcome Mr. and Mrs. Capron from the Historical Society.
I was afraid this was a karaoke mic. I'm still not sure why, when they were looking for old people to interview, they called me. I'll figure that out. We did ask them to interview some of the people who have been here all their lives, and they asked some really good questions. They were very forthcoming about wanting to know about our history. And Trish and I have been trying to put together the Wells Historical Society collection so that everyone will have access to our history. And we do have quite a bit of it set aside. We do have some money available for the winners of the essay contest. These were judged by a group of teachers, and I'm not sure exactly what they had, but this is the way it came out, and they will end up with a check and a year's membership to the Wells Historical Society. And our third place winner in the essay contest is Logan Wade. Our second place winner, $35 and a year's membership to the Historical Society, is Sage Breyer. And a $50 check and a year's membership to the Historical Society goes to Paisley Madison. We wish you all the very best. Use that membership. Come and see us. We have meetings, 4 meetings a year. You're more than welcome to come. You're all welcome to come and learn more about our little town. There's a lot to know. So, good luck with Granville or Paulding, wherever you decide to go. I know you'll do well, all of you. Thank you.
So some WVS awards that we have tonight are the American Citizenship Award. Over 50, sorry. The American Citizenship Award is presented to students who possess strength of character, are school or community leaders, promote citizenship, or other similar characteristics of leadership. They will receive a certificate and also a pin. And this year we have 2 candidates, and they are Sage Breyer and Kier Montbriand. The second award is the Presidential Award for Academic Excellence, and we have 3 winners tonight.
This award is given to students who have a strong production of academic excellence. Academic excellence is the demonstrated ability to perform, achieve, and/or excel in scholastic activities. It can be identified with achieving high grades and superior performance, although it is more than just about making grades, good grades. First winner, Paisley Madison. The second winner is Hannah Pelletier. And our third winner is Aubrey Scribner. The next awards this evening are going to be presented by some of the faculty and staff. I have a little caveat that I need to share, because normally when we give these awards, there is a gift card that comes with them. Those gift cards were going to be purchased, but a birth of a new baby gave precedent. So we thought they were here, but they're not. We will get them to you. So just kind of putting that out there. So at this time, can I have Mrs. French come up?
I have the golden paintbrush, and we're reviving this. I think it's from before my time here, but it's given to students who show a special dedication to their visual artwork over their years at Wells. And this year's recipients have very different and distinctive styles. The first one comes to class, gets to work immediately upon hearing directions, interprets an assignment in a very unique, her very own way, to create a thoughtfully and carefully crafted composition. She has a keen eye for color, line, and balance. And that is Sage. And the second student we're honoring tonight, when I think of her, I think of paint and her dedication to discovering the limits of what colors she can mix and use to create not just a picture, but an entire vibe. And not just on her paper, but all the way up to her elbows, ever since 4th grade. And that's Trinity. And I would like you and all of your classmates to bring that creativity and courage with you to middle school and high school and beyond. And I look forward to seeing your work in student shows in our area and adult shows one day. And find me and make sure I get an invitation to your opening.
I'm not Sierra Bush, as it says in your program, but she's getting over kind of a nasty cold, so we're letting her rest her voice. So, first of all, thank you to the 6th grade. I got to be with them for 1 year, and they're fabulous human beings. We're going to start the Wells Village School Remembrance Awards. The very first award is called the School Achievement Award, and it is given to a student or students that have shown tremendous progress through their perseverance and commitment to learning. Their can-do attitude is a model for all. So, as Ms. Minkowski said, we'll have the card soon so you can stand up and you can bow. It's fabulous. And that goes to Sage Breyer, and Orion Smith. Also, there is a Student Memorial Award, and that's given to honor former students of the Wells Village School who were taken from us before their time. It began as a memorial to a former student, Amy Quinn, and an honoring of longtime 5th and 6th grade teacher and former principal, Linda O'Leary. This award is given to a student who exemplifies leadership ability, an aptitude for math, a warm sense of humor, a love of family and friends, and a spirit of adventure.
And this year's award is presented to Hannah Pelletier.
I'm not sure I want to use this mic. They know I'm all loud enough to do it without it. Before I give the next award, there's something that I would like to read to my chickadees. I've been with you for a really long time. I have watched you grow. I've watched you change. I've watched you turn into incredible human beings. Thanks for taking me along on the ride. Here's the things you can control. You can control your beliefs and your attitude and your thoughts and your perspective and how honest you are, who your friends are and what books you read and how often you exercise and how many risks you take, how kind you are to others, how you interpret situations, how kind you are to yourself, how often you say I love you, how often you say thank you, and how you express your feelings. Whether or not you ask for help, how often you practice gratitude, and how many times you smile in a day. The amount of effort you put forth, how much time you spend worrying, whether or not you judge other people, or whether or not you try again after a setback, and how much you appreciate the things you have. The award that I would like to present is the Faculty and Staff Recognition Award. It's given to honor former faculty and staff of Wells Village School. Began as a memorial to longtime cook and custodian Barbara Mornay, and then honoring a longtime veteran primary reading teacher Shirley Thieser. Both Miss Mornay and Mrs. Thieser were always there to lend a hand to any student. This recipient shows an aptitude in the area of literacy. This year's award goes to Paisley Madison.
The Leadership Award is given to honor former school board member Kathy Humphreys, longtime principal Jean Oakman, and former director of curriculum, instruction, and assessment, Michelle Folger. Each of these ladies has left us with a legacy of demonstrated commitment and devotion to the students of the Wells Village School. The recipient demonstrates the qualities of good citizenship and leadership. This year's award is presented to Opry Scribner. Congratulations.
Welcome teachers, thank you for teaching us all the things that we have learned over the years at WVS. We are very grateful for everything you have done for us. Thank you for letting us celebrate all the things that we have accomplished and earned. We are so proud to have teachers like you, and we are happy to have fun teachers like you too. We are thankful for having you, supporting us throughout the years, and we are so happy that you stuck with us all these years.
We are very proud of having teachers that have not given up on us, played games with us, and hung out with us. We will always remember teachers that have left WVS. And here are some of them teachers. Ms. Daly, Ms. Summers, Mr. Kay, Mr. Bro, and Ms. Hood. Thank you for sharing the early years with us.
Now we're ready.
Jacob Brown.
One of my favorite memories was the good food and nice teachers. I also liked the great sports such as soccer and basketball. Thank you to all my friends for always being there and being supportive. Thank you, Mom, with everything that you helped with at school. My favorite grades were 3rd and 4th grade.
Sage Renee Breyer.
I've been at this school for 5 years, and it has been a good 5 years. This school is so kind and creative and tries their best for their students. And that means a lot because other kids don't get the opportunity we do. Some of the teachers that work here are amazing for their students. Thank you, Miss Bush, Miss Gardner, Miss Hayes, Miss Minkowski, Miss Wade, Miss Crowdershield, Mr. Hathaway, and Miss Crowley. Then there are some teachers that made this school year great for me, and I couldn't have done it without them. I would like to thank Ms. Wagner for always being there for me, making sure I have everything I need, and for being a great woman for all her kids, and so much more. I got through so many hard things with you, and you were always there. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Grote. He was fun and made everything that we did fun too. Whenever I was sad, he was there. Thank you, Mr. Grote. Of course, the famous pair, Miss Cozy and Miss Crawford, because they always fed me when I was at my hungriest. I would also like to thank Miss Christie. Although she just joined us this year, she was wonderful and helped me through a lot. And of course, I need to thank my mom, dad, and siblings. Mom, I love you so much and thank you for being a good mom. Dad, I love you so much and thank you for everything. As for my siblings, I guess I love you guys. No, just kidding. I love you guys and don't forget it. I'm glad to leave the school on a good note, knowing what it is like here, how great it is. I will officially get out of your guys' hair now. Love, Save.
Trinity Esperanza Martin Martel.
I would like to thank my grandparents for all they have done for me. My grandparents took on a great role in their life. They took me to be their responsibility and to make sure I have everything I need. They made sure that I have a roof over my head and food on the table. They made sure that I have a bed to sleep in. They made sure that when I need help, they push me to the point I need to reach. When I need something and the thing I need is expensive, they make sure I have it, even if it's a hard time. But that's why I thank them for all they have done, because they would do anything for me to make sure I'm safe, well taken care of, and happy. Thank you for being there for me all these years. And I would also like to thank the school for all they have done for me.
Jason Madison.
This is my last year here, so I wanted to make a speech about WBS. I had a lot of fun here, and there are so many teachers I want to thank that I will take all day to thank them all. One of my favorite memories was in kindergarten when Mr. K looked up our houses on Google Maps. It was for fun. Another great memory was in 3rd grade in Mrs. Cranfield's class when we pretended to be on a plane and travel the world. I will truly miss WVS and will always have great memories.
Paisley Madison.
I would like to thank my parents for helping and supporting me throughout my years as a student at WVS. I would also like to mention the support of my grandparents and any other family members that have made a difference in my life during these years. I also would like to thank my friends for all the good times we have had together. My experience at WVS has been a mostly low experience, but I am glad to be moving on to a new school.
Kira Montbryan.
This is unfortunately my last year here as I am officially graduating. I have been at this school for 8 years. I have made some great friends and wonderful memories here at this school and had the most amazing time here. I would like to thank all the teachers here for teaching us new things and the principals for doing whatever it takes to make the school safe. I would also like to thank my parents for always being there for me when I am having a really hard time or if I have a bad day. I would also like to thank my brothers for making me laugh and allowing me to mess with them when I want to. I also want to thank my grandparents for doing whatever it took to make me super happy and for feeding me. And I want to thank all my friends for all the fun times that we had, and nothing can stop us from having fun times together and being our best of friends. I am also thankful for my uncle for making me feel like a tough person. I'm thankful for my aunts for always making me laugh, and my cousins for us always having a fun time together. One last person I'm thankful for is Miss Wagner for letting us talk to her when we are having a bad time and giving us snacks and candy and being the best counselor ever. I'm just super thankful for my parents, my brothers, my grandparents, and friends. Yes, we all may have a few arguments before, but that will not stop us from being a big happy family. Thank you all for listening to my speech, and I hope to see you all again soon.
Leah Marie Noonan.
I would like to say I'm glad to be graduating from 6th grade. I'm grateful for having the start I've gotten on my educational journey. I've made some good friends. I'm looking forward to going to my new school in the fall. I would like to say thank you to my dad for supporting me throughout the years. I would also like to thank Jess for supporting me throughout the years. I would also like to thank my sister for being there at my hardest times.
Anna Grace Peltier.
This year has taught me a lot, and I'm grateful for that. I want to thank Ms. Wagner, Ms. Winkowski, Ms. G, my family, my coaches, and my class for all the memories and everything you have done for me. And now a long list of thank yous. Thank you, Ms. Wagner, for everything you have done for me, and thank you for all the candy. Thank you, Ms. Winkowski, for making sure everything gets solved and always helping everyone out. Thank you, Ms. G, for everything you have done and taught us. Next, I would like to thank my family for never giving up on my dreams, and thank you for everything you have done for me. Now I want to thank every single coach that I've had over the years. Every coach I've had over the years has been very supportive of my dreams and has never given up on me, so thank you for that. Last but not least, my class. I want to thank Aubrey. You have been there since the beginning. When we first met, it was because of Trinity, and I'm thankful for that. You have always been someone you can have a laugh with and have fun with, so thank you for that. Thank you, Trinity. You have been there for me all the time. Even though we argue sometimes, we always find a way back to being close. What's nice about you is that you always try to make sure everything is okay, so thank you for that. Thank you, Logan. You have always been a great friend, and you're very funny. Thank you, Jacob, for always making me laugh. You're very funny. Thank you, Sage, for always lighting up the room when you walk in and making everybody's day better. Thank you, Jason. You have always been someone you can hang out with whenever, and you're funny. Thank you, Leah, for always being there for me, and you're a good friend. Thank you, Kira, for being a nice friend and a desk partner. You're pretty funny. Thank you, Paisley, for being a good partner in group work and tasks. Thank you, Orion, for always being cool and a fun person to hang out with. The last thing I have to say is that I hope you succeed at everything you've ever wanted to do and never give up.
Aubrey Scribner.
I'm very grateful for having the opportunity to come to the school even though I love the preschool. But I'm glad I came back to be here for my last 4 years here and graduate here. I'm very happy that I made lots of friends and Mrs. Wagner is the best counselor I've ever had. I'm very grateful for having all the teachers I had and I'm grateful for having the best 4 years here. I'm very grateful that my mom has been there for me my entire life and has never given up on me. I'm very happy that you are my mom. I'm also grateful that my dad has been there for me too.
Orion Smith. Logan Wade.
I am glad to be graduating from this school. Thank you, Wells Village School, for the best 9, 8, I don't even know, amount of years, and for starting my learning experience.
So at this time, we are going to do our recessional a little bit different. So if you have not gotten a picture that you would like of the graduates on stage, I'm going to ask you to do that right now. I think we're good. You guys Some of you know I used to teach here, and when I taught here, one of the traditions was the last thing that any graduate did was ring the bell. So we are going to bring that back. I'm going to ask everyone in the audience to stand up, and you're going to line the hallway. Our graduates are going to process through you to a song of their choosing, and then they're going to ring the bell one final time. We will then do pictures out on the front porch.